Hey, hello friends. My name is Raj. Welcome back to this YouTube channel that is CAGR. And friends, in this video, we are going to discuss about one algo product called TradeBots Desktop. So I have realized that I haven't really made a video on this application. So I decided to make one video since a lot of people are asking me to give details of that particular application. Okay. So let's see what that Algo tool is. It is a very advanced, super fast, lightning speed application for full-time traders. Okay, especially who trade in all these time-based straddles and strangles. This is a must-have tool in your backpack. All right. So let's see what this tool is all about, and how to automate our trades end to end using this application. But before we begin, as always, if you haven't subscribed to this channel, please do subscribe so that you get to know all types of interesting algo tools or strategies or indicators, everything you get to see for free of cost. Okay, so let's begin. As you all know, this is our website, bluechipalgos.com. Under products, you have a lot of algo products from our side. Some are for scalpers, some are for discretionary option traders, and this TradeBots, okay, especially the first two products, okay, this TradeBots web and TradeBots desktop, these two are especially developed for time-based straddles and strangles. All right, so while the first one is a web-based, second one is a desktop-based, and now we are going to see what this tool is all about and how to do end-to-end automation using this algo product. All right, so this is the application. This is the UI or the design of the application. We made sure that so many efforts went into this designing just to ensure that it's crystal clear for the traders. And you can see that we have 4 tabs at the top. One is today's strategy, likewise details, order book, and all strategies. We will discuss each and every tab here. But before that, you need to understand that the screen has been split into 2 parts, okay, the top section and the bottom section. In the bottom section, you have a few things. First is the logs or the events. Whenever you do some action, it is printed here, okay. Even when the order is taken or order is exited, you get to see all those things here. So it's like a confirmation for the client, okay, that a particular action has been done, right? And then at the leftmost side, you also see the live positions of all your straddles and strangles, and at the bottom you have total MTM, and in the middle section you have an option to add the new strategy, okay. And by the way, you have an option to perform the live trade or the paper trade, okay. So let me log out once. So yeah, if I log out, you can see that this is how the login screen would be. And once after I hit on the connect, of course, you can select the brokers and all that. Currently, this is available for aliceblue, angelone, and zerodha. In future, we are extending it to a lot of other brokers as well. But the main important thing here is to choose between paper trade and live trade. This is a very, very important option, because if you want to try out anything, okay, instead of putting your hard earned money, you can first try it on paper trade. It's a real time trade with real-time MTM, except that you won't put your own money. Everything will be virtual in nature. All right, so for now I'm selecting live mode and then hitting on login button. After you hit on the login button, it might take a few seconds because it has to load the contracts and all from the broker. So just be patient for like 10-15 seconds. And once after the UI gets loaded and then the contracts are fetched from the broker, then you can see these 2 sections, top section and bottom section. We already have discussed about the bottom section. The bottom middle section actually tells you whether it is a live mode or paper mode, and you can also add the strategy. And we also have global max profit and loss. We will come to this a little later, but then you also can do exit all, reset, and all other things. Okay, we will discuss about these things in a while. Now, about the top section, we have 4 tabs here. We carefully ensure that users do not get confused. So what actually this means is, in all strategies, you will be able to see all the strategies that you add. Many people, what they do is they have a few strategies scheduled only for Monday, and a few only for Tuesday, and a few only for Friday. So let me hit on add strategy. So here you can see, here you have add strategy button. If you hit on add strategy button, you have a plethora of options here. You can configure basic strategies, advanced strategies, and all that. We'll get to that a little later, but you can see here you can configure a strategy only for a particular day. Let's say maybe only Thursdays and Fridays. So this strategy will run only on Thursdays and Fridays, but not on other days. Like that, whatever strategies you create, you see all the strategies under all strategies tab. But why do you have to see all strategies if you are only running a few strategies today, current day? So we have given another tab here wherein you only will see the strategies that are running today. Okay, if you just scroll to the right, you will be able to see the strategies that are running, on a particular day. Since today is Monday, you will see only the strategies that are running on Monday. But go to all strategies and then scroll to the right, and you will be able to see, you will be able to see on what these strategies are configured to run. Okay, for example, I don't know, this third strategy is configured to run only on Thursday, and even the fifth strategy also, right? Let's look at the order ID numbers. ID is 3 and 5, right? So these strategies shouldn't be visible here. Yeah, can you see 3 and 5 are not visible here? So this is a way to keep your application pretty clean, and it wouldn't be too much cluttered, since you don't need those strategies which are not running on a particular day. All right, and then we also have legwise details, just to make sure that you have all the details at your fingertips. So in one straddle or strangle, you will have call option and put option, so you will have 2 leg entries here, and then you also have the order book. Okay, so this order book actually tells you what is the average price that you have got and what is the quantity, and when you exit also you can see all the details here. Okay, whether it is a running order, rejected order, and all that. And now coming to today's strategies, here you have a lot of options here. You can edit the individual strategies, okay, or you can delete the strategy if you don't want, and you can also do the exit for individual strategy. Let us say this strategy is running. Okay, so all you can do is, if you do not want to run the strategy anymore, or if you want to close the position, you don't need to, or you don't have to go to the broker terminal. Instead, you can just hit on the exit strategy here itself. Okay, so let's look at actually one example. You get a little pop-up here saying that if you edit the strategy here, it will only be edited for today. Okay, but if you want to permanently edit some value, you have to go to all strategies and then edit here. Okay, so let's actually edit the timing here. First, let's change to NRML, because it's already 15:15. I mean over 15:15, so broker might not accept MIS. So let's say buy, and maybe closest to premium, which is close to 5 rupees. All right, let's change the time to 15:17. All right, and hit on OK. Now let's go to the broker's terminal. So this is aliceblue. This is a demo account. So let's wait within 7 seconds. Okay, when it reaches, the clock reaches 15:17, ideally, you can see that it reached 15:17, and immediately, okay, a fraction of a second, it takes almost 200 to 300 milliseconds probably to place the order. Okay, don't look at this timestamp. This can be a little different here and there, because it depends on the server timings. Okay, but this is not the original time. You have to go to NSA and check the exchange time of the order that got punched. So anyway, you can see that 2 orders are successfully fired, and there are a couple of orders that are running currently. And if I go here, you can see that the status also changed from pending to running, right? You can see the live status, live P&L, and here also at the bottom also you can see 2 positions are running currently with live MTM. All right, of course we have taken 5 rupees penny option, so you wouldn't see much fluctuations, but in real time you will really be seeing the real-time PNL running through this application. So if you want to exit this, you can hit on exit here, or you also have the exit all here. Okay, at the bottom you can see you also have exit all here, so you can hit exit all and it gets exited. So let me hit on probably individual exit. It will ask whether you want to exit. Just say exit yes and go to the terminal, and you should see that it got exited, right? See how fast it is. This is what full-time traders need. All right, so you can see that everything got exited and the status is changed to exited. All right, so let's actually go to ad strategy and see what are the features that are available. Okay, and maybe before that we also need to talk about something else. You also have an option to multi-select. Okay, you can do this multi-select, and you can delete the strategies at once. Okay, or you also can exit strategies at once. Okay, this is another option. Basically, you have exit, individual exit here, you have exit all here, or you can also select a few strategies and hit on exit selected. So we have given all the options possible so that users can do whatever they want. Even in all strategies, you can do the multi-select, and after selecting these strategies, you can do a bunch of operations, like you can delete the strategies. You can of course enable and disable also. Okay, this is a very good option. In case, let us say there is a strategy that is scheduled to run today, but for some reason you don't want to run only today, again from next week or next day you would like to run the strategy. So what you can do is, instead of deleting the strategy, you can just disable the strategy. Okay, so that it doesn't run on that particular day, and once after the market is over, you can again re-enable the strategy. It's like a temporary pause that you can have in the application. So you can do bulk enables, bulk disable, and then even the copy also. Okay, if you want to duplicate like 5 strategies, okay, because let's say you have 5 strategies for Nifty, and you want to just copy them and have the same strategies for Bank Nifty. All you have to do is, you don't need to create a strategy right from ground up. Okay, you just select all those 4-5 strategies, hit on copy, and then go to individual strategy, and then just change the underlying from Nifty to Bank Nifty. Okay, so those are like a few things that you can do. Or maybe not the underlying, actually you want to change some other parameters like stop loss, or a trailing stop loss, you can do that as well. Okay, so yeah, these are a few other options that you can make use of. Now let's talk about the options that we have under ad strategy. So while creating a strategy, you have a bunch of options. Most of these are pretty common, and but we will once again check what these options are quickly. Name, of course you can give a strategy name, and then you can select the underlying. Currently Nifty, Bank Nifty, Fin Nifty, all these 3 are available. In future we are also extending this to mid cap and Sensex. Okay, so maybe within a month or 2 you should see mid cap Nifty and Sensex as well in the list. And not to forget, you can select the spot or underlying as per your wish. Okay, and then you can select entry type, buy or sell, entry time, exit time, and you also can select whether you want to run MIS or NRML, number of lots, and then individual SL or combined SL, MTM profit or loss. See, we do have enable stop loss, but this is for individual legs. Let us say I have put 30% stop loss. So 30% is applicable to call option and put option individually. There is no relation between CE and PE. However, if you want to have a combined stop loss, okay, you can use this MTM loss. Let us say 1000 rupees. Okay, this is in MTM, as you can see. So let's say you have put 1000, which means 1000 rupees is the combined loss that you want to, or you can have for both CE and PE together. Okay, likewise you can also have MTM profit, and you can also have target, enable target in both points or percent, whatever you wish to. And then move SL to cost. This is like trail to cost. If one leg hits the stop loss, other leg stop loss will be trailed to cost price. Okay, and then we also have enable trailing. Enable trailing has X and Y. If you give 5 and 5 here, it means you are saying that once the position is in 5% profit, you want to trail the stop loss by 5%. Okay, you can have it in points or percentage, it doesn't matter, but it is like that. First it will fix what is this 5% into points, and from there onwards it starts trailing. For every 5% profit that you get, the stop loss will be trailed 5%. Again, next time you get 5% profit, again 5% trailing will be happening. So like that, it keeps on happening on a recurring basis. Okay, and then you also have SLL difference. This has nothing to do with the strategy. In fact, this is the option that you need to give for the exchange. Okay, when you are placing the order or stop loss order in the terminal, also in your broker terminal, the broker might ask what should be the difference between trigger price and limit price, right? This is exactly the same. So let's say you put like 10. Okay, it means that if your stop loss is 30%, let's say it's coming to around 100 rupees. Okay, the trigger price will be 100 because it's a sell, right? And the limit price would be 10% of 100, which is 110, which is 10 points. Okay, that means 100 plus 10 becomes 110. So trigger price will be 100 and 110 will be the limit price, or we call it as price. right? So this is really for the brokers and the exchange. Suggestion is not to go beyond 20% as per NSE rules. So try to maintain it between 10 to 20%. And then seconds to modify SLL to market price. See, at times what happens is your stop loss orders might get jumped. Okay, they jump from the trigger price or limit price. Let's say in the previous case we said 100 is the trigger price and 110 is the limit price. Sometimes market will jump from 95 to, let us say, 115. Okay, so it is jumping both the trigger price and limit price. In that case, your order will be open and it is very dangerous for option sellers. So in that case, what happens is it will wait for 3 seconds. It will, if it comes back, then it will execute between 100 and 110. If it doesn't come back, then it will exit at market price, whatever is the market price. Okay, so this is like a fail-safe mechanism, which is very, very important, especially if you are an option seller, because loss is unlimited for option sellers. Okay, and then we have a few advanced options as well, wait and trade, wherein you would like to wait for a certain movement and then you would like to enter into the stock. So all these are available in StockMock. In case if you wish to look at the details of this, you can go to StockMock or Algo test where backtesting happens. People generally do backtests on those platforms and then come here to automate. So you can just go there and watch about these features in detail. But basically what it says is you don't want to immediately enter. You want to wait for 5% movement and then only you want to enter into the trade. So this algo will keep on checking whether until 5% is achieved, and once after the stock moves 5% upside or downside as per your condition here, only then it will enter. Okay, and then one very important option, you can enter by ATM points or closest to premium. If it's ATM points, you can say whether it is ATM or ATM plus 100 or ATM plus 200. 0 means it is ATM, and if you give 100, it means that you want to enter into ATM plus 100 call option and ATM minus 100 put option. Okay, likewise you can give minus 100 also. It becomes ITM. Okay, if it is ITM, then for call option it is ATM minus 100, and for put option it is ATM plus 100. Okay, so you can give ATM, ITM, OTM, whatever you want, you can give it here. And then the second and the most important option we have is by closest to premium. You can also enter closest to premium, which means you don't really care what the strikes are, but if you give 40 here and Nifty 50 is your symbol, this algo will scan the entire option chain and make sure that call option which is close to 40 rupees will be picked up. I mean the strike price. And then even for put option also, the strike price that has a premium of 40 rupees or close to 40 rupees will be picked up. Okay, this is another great option from risk management side. So some people or many people in fact configure strategies that are based on closest to premium. Okay, and we have bunch of other options, whether you want to have close to premium close to 40 or greater than or equal to, less than or equal to, and all that. Okay, and we also have the percentage match, which means let's say you are giving 90%. Okay, which means you are okay to take a trade from 40 plus 90% of 40, which becomes like 36 rupees, which means 40 plus 36 is 76 rupees. You are ready to take it until 76 rupees on the upside, and downside also 90% means 40 minus 90% or 36 points, which is 4 points. So from 4 points to 76 points. Okay, in between this you are okay to take. Okay, some people they give a pretty close range like 10%, which means they only allow 4% upside and 4% downside. 10% of 40 rupees is 4 points, right? So 4% upside and 4 points downside. So 36 to 44 is the range. It is asking to wait for match, okay, and enter only when both call option and put option have their premiums between 36 and 44. All right, so this is totally up to you. If you put higher number, then it gets executed immediately. If you put lower number, it will wait, and only when both call option and put option fall within the range, then it gets executed. Okay, and then we also have protect profit per lot basis. Okay, so basically you can lock minimum profits, you can trail the profits. Trail the profit in the sense you will say that if the profit goes higher by 2000 rupees, then you are saying that increase my or trail my stop loss also by 100 rupees. Okay, And we also have like a lock and trail, which means you were saying that if the profit reaches 10,000 rupees, then lock the minimum profit first of all by 1,000 rupees, which means you are not going back home without taking 1,000 rupees profit, because already you reached 10,000. Even if it goes back also at 1,000 rupees, it will square off all the positions and give you 1,000. But on the upper side, if it keeps on increasing to 2,000 from here, then you are saying that trail the profit also by 100. Okay, so again, detailed videos are available in StockMark or on YouTube. You can just go through our other videos. And then you have re-entries and re-executes also. These are a bit advanced options. So re-entry in the sense, once after the stop loss has been hit, okay, you can re-enter into that particular leg when the price comes close to your original entry price. Okay, so that's called re-entry. And then you also have re-execute. Re-execute means once after your position is exited in any leg, okay, then next minute, okay, start of the next minute, again Algo will enter into that same position with your initial configuration, whatever is the stop loss, whatever is the target, whatever are your original parameters. As per that parameters, it will re-execute. The difference between re-entry and re-execute: re-entry, it will come back, the tool will wait until the price comes back to its original price and then only it enter. Whereas re-execute, it will take an entry immediately in the next minute itself. Okay, and again, detailed videos are available for this as well. Of course, you can combine it with wait and trade and also can trade. Okay, so there are some beautiful or advanced strategies where people combine all these and do the trading. So absolutely, this application helps all those advanced or full-time traders. So that's all we have for this video. So this is a very useful application for those who would like to automate these time-based straddles and strangles. Okay, in case if you wish to avail this application, we'll put the number on the WhatsApp, or you can also directly visit our website, and in the contact page you have our WhatsApp number 93988400360. You can WhatsApp us and avail this great tool and automate your trades. Okay, if you haven't subscribed to this channel, please do subscribe and hit on bell icon. Thank you so much for watching the video. Have a great day.